Hi, welcome to the next installment of Into the Nerdiverse. Yes, the Yoda Hero, I see that it says live now, but now you do see something. Um, so, Welcome again. This is the third Into the Nerdiverse. I am excited today because my guest of this amazing show is another host of Zio to Hero, the hostess with the mostest, and that is Billy.
Hello.
I didn't say a troll.
Okay. My bad.
No, man. But welcome, Billy. How are you doing today, sir?
Just surviving in the cracks of hell.
That's true. It's true. That's just being Texas. That's just not the heat.
That is, yes. Yeah, the wind is even angry at us.
Oh, it's windy. It's just hot and humid here. It's been like 96, like mid 90s here, but humid, very humid.
No. Man. So, what about you? What has been going on with you?
Nothing much. Just working and twerking, as I always say.
Oh,
that's my phrase. Working and twerking.
God, no.
Yeah. Don't actually.
Swear to Jeebus, man.
That's what your brother said over there.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. It was very good before Billy showed up. I'm sorry.
What can I say? I'm a mood ruiner.
Yeah, but I gave you a better name than I gave Jim last week. Last week he was Sasquatch Jim. You're Billy Butcher. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boy, mate.
Which we will talk a little about, boys. This was going to be kind of an all Obi-Wan thing, but we're going to glance over Miss Marvel, The Boys, San Diego Comic-Con, and then just other stuff that's going on. So let's just get right to it. Okay, so now, Obi-Wan, so you are going to see the last episode today.
Yes.
Was the main point of you being on my show. But it may not have happened.
The suspense is real.
Yes. Well, it's not my story, it's your story. But
yeah.
Or Toy Story, because I talked about Lightyear last week. But
oh yeah. Boy. What so what do you think about this last one then? The fourth episode? We just talked about
sixth.
What do you think about the series itself?
Yeah, well, I think if people have been watching, they know that I feel like it's a mixed bag of like good story, bad story, most of the action, in my opinion, is not very good. Like the lightsaber fights. The last episode was different, and just weird stuff that's in it.
Yes. Like there was like a scene, I think it was like episode 1 or 2, where like they blow up the laser fence, but like when it pans out, like you can literally just walk around it.
Yeah, that reminded me a lot of. Have you seen? It was the new Nick Cage movie, the the immense weight of or something weight of talent or something, where he plays himself. There was an episode. There was a part in it. It's in the preview where they just get like high on shrooms or something. Like they're like just like tweaking, and then they feel like somebody's chasing after them. And then they go up this wall, and Nick Cage goes up the wall, and he's trying to save the other guy, and he's like, "No, just let me go. Just go, just save yourself." And he goes over, and then the other guy just ends up like just walking around the wall. He's like, "Oh, I guess we could have just walked around." But nobody was chasing him. It's a hilarious movie. Like if you check that out, it's called The Immense Weight of something talent. It's Nick Cage playing Nick Cage. It's pretty funny. So Zio says just because Billy's terrible, it makes Ben look much better, which I'm gonna take that as a compliment. It's not a compliment, but it's a backhanded one. But I'm gonna I take what I can get. The last episode was pretty good. The rest of the season was meh. Yeah, that's about where I stand. I do think the last episode, even though so I did say on the last show last week that it was going to be like an hour and a half because that's what I saw. I want to say it was an IGN post on Facebook, but it could have just been one of those clickbait ones because it was said that it was an hour and a half, but it was just a normal like 56-minute episode.
Oh.
So, but yeah, the last episode was done the way it needed to be. I think they just kind of didn't know how to get to where they were gonna go. Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Yes, that's what that movie's called.
Yes.
That's what you need to see. It's hilarious and great. Nick Cage playing himself, but
okay. All right, now I know the name.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah. So yeah, but what's your thoughts on the episodes that you did see?
So far, like kind of like you said, it's very hit or miss. Like there's some good parts, but then it just is followed up by like what's going on here? I mean I like it, but at the same time, I mean I like the story of Obi-Wan because like at first like he's hidden, doesn't want to be found, and then you can see him like slip back into the Jedi lifestyle, and you can see how it translates when he does meet Vader for the first time. Like he couldn't fight or he couldn't handle himself. But I do like how it's like building up to where he's gonna have to do this. Like he's gonna have to take back the lightsaber and become Obi-Wan again. Because I mean, before Obi, he was what was his alias name?
Ben.
Ben. So,
yeah. Which is also my name, so it's a good name.
Mm-hmm. Oh God.
He didn't change his last name; he just changed his first name, which was
So
one thing that I just thought about the other day, because there's been jokes about Luke Skywalker not changing his name, and Obi-Wan just changing his first name. But I'm like, why did Bail Organa and his wife adopt Leia, but Owen and Beru did not adopt Luke?
Oh, that's actually interesting.
Yeah, so that's because her name is actually Leia Organa, not Leia Skywalker.
Right. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they go to two different like financial ways to like Leia's
that's true.
Prince, and then he has to live in a hut,
Yeah, it's kind of like he's Cinderella.
Yes.
And then she gets to be the, prince.
Right.
She's a princess now.
She's a princess, yes.
And he's just a farm boy.
Though can I just say that little girl that they got to play Leia, perfect. Like...
Oh no, perfect. I know people were like up in arms the first few episodes because she doesn't look 10. However, like I've kind of felt that way, but like I've known kids that looked a lot younger than they were. They were like 10, 11 that looked like they were 7 or 8. So I think that was some of the complaints, but it's like she is a great actress. Like she plays that part perfectly.
Yeah, she does. And I love it, like that whole interrogation scene with Reva. I'm like, damn, nothing's breaking.
Yeah, that's kind of like what showcased like both of those characters, and they because those are the two characters that got the most crap thrown at them. But like that scene just proves that these are really strong characters that maybe Reva needs to get fleshed out a little bit more, which they kind of do in these last 2 episodes. But Zio said that Willie told him to give us crap, so he's going to do it, but that's okay. He does it anyway.
He does it anyways. Yeah.
They said so Leha or Leia's adoption was a political move to give more say, which yes, but however, if you want to keep Luke safe, you want to put him in a position where he is not Luke Skywalker.
That's true. Yeah.
So
and where else would it be with this uncle?
Yeah, he could have been Luke Lars, but that would be a weird name, Luke Lars. Luke Lars. Yeah. So, but no, I think this last episode, once you watch it, it it kind of puts a good bow at the end of the show. It's it's got a lot of the show has tried to put in a lot of emotion. I think this one probably has it the most, with not just Obi-Wan but other characters too. Um, and it kind of ends this whole story in a sense to where we technically don't need more Obi-Wan. I would like to see a second season, but they do enough to where you don't. It doesn't, like, you're not missing something between this and Rogue One, I guess, is the next movie. Or Rebels. Rebels. It goes Rebels and then Rogue One. Yeah.
This one takes place like directly after 6, right?
Well, 6 is Return of the Jedi.
4, 5, 6. Oh no, because
you mean 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
so
3. This takes place.
This takes place like 10 years later.
Okay, so that's right. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because the first 3 that were made were 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So this takes place 10 years after Episode 3, 9 years before Episode 4, which is the original Star Wars movie.
Oh, that's right.
But
okay.
Yeah. So it takes place after Solo. I don't know how long after Solo. Maybe a few years, or maybe like right after. But yeah, about 9 years before Rogue One, and then A New Hope. So because Rogue One leads right into.
Can I just say I don't watch a lot of the Star Wars, so I don't know much. But those lightsabers that the Inquisitors had were pretty cool. Double-sided, and they spun.
I used to have one. It didn't spin, like the toy version didn't spin, but it was actually pretty cool. It had like a disc you can like take off and like throw at people.
Okay.
Yeah, and hurt them because it was like it's the hard plastic.
Right.
But
interesting.
Yeah.
Random subject.
Yeah.
You seen anything else like Stranger Things?
No, I don't have Netflix at the moment, though I know there's other ways I can watch it. But I've been meaning to. I've never actually seen an episode, and it's on my list. So
okay,
I think I'm gonna watch the Pentaveret. I think that's what it's called.
Oh yes.
First, yeah,
that's a go show. Yeah.
I need to see that. I love Mike Myers. I'm glad that he's kind of back because after he did The Love Guru, which I thought was a great funny movie. Right. After that, he just kind of
fell off. Yeah,
because it bombed because of maybe some decent reasons, but I enjoyed that movie. That's like when I shaved my head, I'd walk and it was like Mariska Hargitay.
Oh God! Oh no!
A guy that I worked with years ago, he would do that every time. Like I would, because I used to do that a lot more often, just to restart my hair or whatever. And yeah, he would always Mariska Hargitay.
No. So. Oh man. So Jim said, the lightsabers the Inquisitors have are useless compared to a real saber, yeah. And I say take that back.
I would say yes, functionality wise, but we don't care about functionality. We care about coolness. And with Darth Maul, the double blade lightsabers, none of them make sense. It's basically a lightsaber staff, and it slows you down in some areas, but it's awesome. So especially if when it starts spinning, yeah, that's cool. But
yes.
Anywho, Jim just doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah.
Did you see any of the Star Wars Visions?
That I have not. Like I've seen some Rebels and seen some Clone Wars, but I haven't really watched a lot. I think I did see a few episodes of Bad Batch. Like it's just all here and there.
Yeah.
It's harder for me to watch cartoons now for some reason. When I was a kid, yeah, I'm all about the cartoons, but as an adult, it's harder to get into them on like the same level as I do with live action.
And on Visions, like there's only the first episode is like the only one I really watch. The Ronin.
Yeah, because those are like each episode is like a different animation style.
Yeah.
And it's yeah.
The very first one. Only thing I watched because he has a sheath lightsaber.
Well, they did have Toy, which was like a merge of like Star Wars Samurai.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember
toys.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see them all the time. So we got a store here in Austin that I guess just opened up. It's called Holocron, and it's basically Star Wars only. Like that's all that's in there. Like you have the toys from the early movies till literally like lightsabers from today's show.
Well, Star Wars, like it got popular back in the day because of the toys. I think that's one of the main reasons why it blew up. And so there are like thousands of different Star Wars toys. Like if I go into these resale shops, like Vintage Stock or someplace, like their toys, like half of it's Star Wars, or it used to be half Star Wars, but I think they saw that there's like so much that they probably put a lot of them online.
Yeah, mass amounts.
Yeah. Well, Zio is gonna int you bro him, so I don't know which one's bro him, me or you. Since you're his actual bro, I'm gonna assume it's you.
Yeah.
He didn't like when I called him bro that one time, so
you should do it again.
I'm gonna call him bro. But he said Vision's non-canon. Yeah, I think most of Star Wars now is non-canon.
Oh yeah.
But except for just everything Disney's done in the movies before and Clone Wars. But well, I guess the new books since Disney took over. But so oh man, there are so many better episodes than just one, and there are two from Studio Trigger, the people behind Gurren Lagann.
Oh, Gurren Lagann's pretty good.
I've never heard of it.
It's basically like underground worlds, like their villages. So when they go up to the surface, it's a whole different world to them, but they have these like giant robots that they fight with. And it's called Gurren. I think it's two different ones, and then they combine to become Gurren Lagann. Yeah, it's a really good show. It's a good show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might need to check that one out, and I need to watch Visions. Don't they have like an MCU Vision show too? Or what's going? I don't know.
I think you're talking about What If series. Wouldn't that be?
No, I know they had the What If, but I thought they were going to do like an MCU Visions also.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they have. Sure I don't know. But anywho, Star Wars toys actually came out a year after the first movie because of license issues.
I remember hearing about that. Yeah,
I did not. Oh well, yes. I know when they were first coming out, they did like IOUs, like you can buy Star Wars toys. All you gotta do is spend the money for the toys. You get this box with the little placard that says we owe you a toy. And then it was like a year later they actually like they send in the thing to mail it in, and then they mailed them their toys.
Huh. That's what they do now. They did that with the NFT for Power Rangers.
I still don't understand how NFTs work, especially for like toys, because it's like a physical toy, but NFTs are, I'm sure Jim knows more.
Yeah, the sad part is I know that I think they said like almost up to 40% of people that did the NFT for Power Rangers,
the gold and black,
did not, the black and gold. They like they said up to 40% did not cash it in for the toy.
Oh, is that how it worked?
Yeah,
you bought the NFT, and then the NFT was like a coupon,
or
like
it was basically like a
gift card, like a digital gift card or something. I did not know that. Like that just like I'm not a big fan of the black and gold stuff. I do have a black and gold Titanus. That's because I missed out on my getting the actual Titanus. But the actual Titanus was cheaper when it came out than that black and gold one because it was like $150 for just a Titanus.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, but the Soul Chogogan Titanus was even worse because it was literally the legacy version, but they just changed the little front piece for the Dragonzord chest piece or whatever. and then like a few other things, but like everything was literally the same as Legacy.
Oh,
But
right.
yeah.
Damn. I do want to get me one.
What? Soul
Yeah. Not well, anyone like a bigger one that I got from Walmart.
Yeah. Well, I got the Hasbro cheaper one, and then I've got the Soul Chigogan, and then that little one from
Walmart. Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to the Zap one, just to see how it's not going to be as good quality as the Soul Chigogan, but it should be well beyond the
quality that they've already put out. Yeah.
But they did that. That was made for kids. Like that wasn't a Lightning collection figure.
Nah.
So I think they just kind of rushed that out just to get hype for some Zords, which is the main reason why I started collecting Power Rangers or Power Ranger toys in 2017 was the Zords. But we are digressing from Obi-Wan. So so let's we'll skim through these other ones because you're not really caught up on Miss Marvel, The Boys. So we'll just kind of skim through these two. But with Miss Marvel, I'm enjoying this show. We're 3 episodes in. The first episode is a good introduction of the characters to show how she got her powers. The second episode is just trying to get more into the world that they live in and maybe some other stuff. And then it was the end kind of gets you to, okay, so now there's something's going to happen now.
Yeah.
And then this last episode, which you haven't seen yet, it starts going into that direction where you kind of know who the villains of the story are. Sort of. There's like, I'm not going to go into spoiler territory, but it.
I'll say I do really love this series for the 2 episodes I've seen because it's not the idealist. It's not the average, like white kid suburbia problems and stuff. I love how the direction they went with how she's Middle Eastern and they still have the family traditions shown in the show and like how they go to mosque and stuff. And I just absolutely love how they threw the lifestyle into it and the background of it.
Yeah, well, it shows you a different world from what you see everywhere else because, all you see is like traditional American, you see, some different perspectives here and there, but this kind of it's a different world. But they ground it also because, most of the people, well, maybe not most of the people watching, but a lot of the people watching aren't familiar with that culture. So it's a good perspective on a different culture within the U.S., but also shows that it doesn't matter where you're from. Not where, well, she's American. It doesn't matter what you're culturally where your family's from or your genealogy, but your life is no different. Like she's still just clumsy high school kid. She's just as relatable as any of the other high school characters. So it's just her background's different from her family perspective, but her life it's the same. We're all the same no matter where we come from.
Exactly.
What we come from. But
just as anybody could be a hero, no matter.
That's true.
No matter background.
Even you, Billy, you can be a hero.
No.
Or Jim. Jim can be a hero. Or you can be Enrique Iglesias and start singing that you can be a hero.
Or I could be Jimmy's adversary. What's his name? Daniel Montoya?
Daniel Montoya.
Or the guy from Princess Bride?
Indigo Montoya. Is it Indigo Montoya?
I think Indigo.
Indigo Montoya. Oh, yeah. You killed my brother. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die. Yeah.
I've only seen that movie once, but it's a good movie. It's been a while, but.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I like that. What is, so I don't know nothing about Miss Marvel.
What is her
what's her power like? And I know she gets the power from the bracelet, but what exactly?
Well, I think that activates the power, but like she already had the power in her because her great grandmother was yeah. Sorry, I can't explain. It's in this episode. Wait, it was in the last. Was it? No, it was in this episode. Sorry, I watched this episode twice. I watched the first half and then I couldn't finish it until later, so it kind of felt like it's already 4 episodes. But this episode, they kind of explain it. So, yeah. So when you watch the 3rd episode, you'll see they explain. Like, already kind of like in the first 2 episodes, where like the power's not coming from the bangle, it's coming from inside her. Like that's where the energy is. So it kind of explains where the like how that happens.
It amplifies it within her. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah. Oh, nice. He said Billy is a hero. What kind of hero?
If pigs come
sure. No, he's gonna say the sandwich, probably.
Probably. Oh, yeah.
he's a sub. You're
I
a sub.
identify as one, anyways.
But just yeah, I'm not going to Subway for a while now.
I did the other day. Bad idea.
Actually, they don't have hero subs. A sub is a hero just as normal. I don't know what a hero sub is.
Yeah. Good. It's father. I don't know what he meant. All right.
I don't either. Where were we?
We were on Miss Marvel. We were gonna go.
No, I know that, but like, where were we for the It's Father?
I have no idea. Oh, yeah. You killed my father, prepared to die.
Father, yes.
But
brother.
I'll say,
sorry, I did say brother.
My brother.
Sorry, my bad. I was thinking the Ninja Turtles. You dirty rat! You killed my brother. That stuff.
Oh.
I think I got that one right. But yeah. So I enjoy Miss Marvel. You're enjoying it. I watch it. There's only 3 more episodes left. So
okay. Short.
From what I hear, it's 6 episodes. That's what Jim said. So, if that's wrong, it's Jim's fault that's wrong.
Witch hunt.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll drive all the way down there.
Oh no! Oh.
Okay, so now we're gonna kind of shift into The Boys, and you haven't seen this last episode, so you're not technically caught up. This last episode takes it to. It doesn't take it to another level. It takes it to where all crap is about to just. It's all gonna hit the fan because we got 2 more episodes after this one because this is the 6th episode.
Yeah.
And things got messy in this one, like really messy, like in more ways than one.
Do they explain May? What happened to May?
Maeve? No, not yet.
Okay.
So, but that would be a light spoiler for people who haven't seen the show yet.
Okay. Well, I also like it too because I binge watched all 3 seasons up to now in like 2 weeks, and can I just say it is a whole 180 degree from episode 1 till now.
Yeah. Well, it seems like every season kind of does that. Like the first episode is like the shocker.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of get you tuned in, and then they start going into the story, and then by the end of the season they start to shock you again, and then the next season they start by shocking you, and then going and building it up. And I like the way they build it up. Like it seemed like it was going slow at first, but it was it's for a reason. Like I think they're building something like, and it's already been there's already season 4 is already greenlit, so there's gonna be more. So it's like it's not the end. So where this is possibly leading to is something huge, and it's almost like I'm thinking like, where do you even go from where they're about to go? Like, and I don't think they're gonna pull a Walking Dead on us where they kept teasing something big, and then like it took 3 seasons to get what they were teased 3 seasons ago, like with when Negan came, and you thought that they were going to be like this big old huge thing with Negan, and then no, it was just like every season it was like the end of the season was where you thought the season was going to start, I don't think they're gonna do that with boys because like the boys like all fair in love and war here.
Yeah.
So, like when I'm watching, like I'm watching closely, I'm like I think somebody's gonna head's gonna pop. But this doesn't
Oh
make sense.
yeah,
That
yeah.
this like you don't know when somebody's just gonna go. It hasn't really happened yet much this season, but they kind of like build that up to where you're like something is gonna happen to somebody. You don't know who it is, but it's gonna.
Yeah.
This
Like
one there was a little bit of a bloodbath in this last episode, but like nothing was shocking in it.
okay. Okay.
It was
And
shocking in what the pre-bud bloodbath stuff, but and you can tell by the name of the episode, which I'm not going to say on live,
okay.
but I don't know if you know what the name of the episode is.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, well
And,
I'm gonna message it here on video.
all right. So, am I the only one that just does not like Homelander on screen? Like, just
What do you mean?
his character is. You've seen his character go from 0 to 100 like real quick.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of like the whole point. Like
Yeah.
this episode, like you have to watch this episode to kind of like, this one does kind of explain. Like, there's a scene that kind of shows why he hasn't already like gone ballistic yet.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, so because yeah, it's like why didn't he just if he's okay being feared, why doesn't he just go that way? I know it's all festering. This episode, like you can see just things start to boil and boil and boil,
Yeah.
and then yeah, but then at the very end of the episode, it's not a surprise per se, um, but it is like what happens at the very end. You know that nothing good is going to come out from probably the first shot or scene from the next episode.
Okay.
So or at least the second scene, like maybe after like the start of the episode. But yeah, you need to watch it. I would say watch it as soon as you can. There's 2 more episodes, so that's like that these next 2 episodes are gonna be crazy.
Okay.
Crazy,
All right.
especially probably the next episode because it always like it gets to the climax at the end of the next to last episode, and then it just kind of goes. So next episode is it's probably going to be
Okay. Oh yeah. What did he say? Stop the Walking Dead after they killed Hershey.
Yeah, they killed him in like season 4. That was my least favorite season. Well, I haven't watched the last 2 seasons. Or 3 seasons. I've been behind. But it was after like Negan came, and then everything seemed like it was gonna be like this big old huge thing, and then just kind of slowed down, and then got built back up to the Negan and slowed down, and then it was like 3 seasons, like season 6, 7, and 8. Like the end of 8 was where 8 was where seasons like 7 should or 6 or 7 should have been, but yeah, I need to get caught up on that
I have
show.
never seen an episode of that.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
My bad.
Oh man,
Oh,
that's okay. It happens. I stopped watching Game of Thrones after like the 3rd season. I binged the 3rd season. It was before the 4th season came out, so it was a few months later the 4th season came out, and it started, and then it just got really boring after like 2 or 3 episodes. So I'm like, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I might catch up on that one of these days. So I need to watch Stranger Things, The Pentaveret, Umbrella Academy. I watched the first episode of Umbrella Academy when it first came out, but then I got busy. Like that's when I kind of stopped watching a lot of things.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's actually pretty good too. That's a good show.
So, but I haven't seen it. But what do you have any kind of predictions on what's going to happen in these next few episodes of The Boys? I know you haven't seen this last one, but
oh man, honestly, like you said, I saw that they greenlighted a season 4, so
Mhm.
definitely they can't kill Homelander. They have to hold
Maybe not.
because he's like the main, well, becoming the main villain basically. So they're gonna have to have a season 4. So they're gonna have. I don't know. That's good question.
Well, I'm sure they could do like I haven't read the comics, but I've watched some videos about the comics and some stuff that happens in the comics that wasn't happening in the show, that may or may not have happened in the future. So like there is a character in it that can be, but however, I think this last episode, I don't know. There's some things that are like if you know the comics versus watching the show because they're almost completely different. Now they are than when they started. That it's like unpredictable. Like some characters in the comic are like completely different characters in the show.
Okay.
So even with the same name. So, but it would be. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. I'm looking for these next 2 episodes and seeing where that's going. You know, who is gonna make it to the 4th season?
Right. Like who's gonna survive this? Because I don't know.
Because in 3 seasons we haven't killed off any of the main characters at all.
Oh,
like all the characters that have died were just characters that just kind of came and went.
Oh yeah, like little side.
Yeah, like all the boys. Liberty. Yeah, all the boys are still there. All the 7 outside of Translucence from the first episode. My video feed is frozen. I don't see anything frozen on my end.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Somebody's screaming outside. It wasn't me.
It's a mystery.
It is a mystery. Where is it frozen? On YouTube?
Yeah, I see it on YouTube. It's froze. Yeah.
Well, good thing I'm... Can you hear us at least?
Huh.
I guess you can hear us, but we're just frozen. Oh. And looks like some of the chat from YouTube is not showing up in the the feed either. But, well, our feed is frozen for some weird reason. On YouTube, I'm not sure about Facebook. Let me look at Facebook. On my end, it's not. So it should be. It's either a Mob Crush issue or a YouTube issue. Oh, it's frozen there too. It's frozen everywhere.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. All right, so what I'm gonna have to do is just because I am recording this, so I will replace that with the actual recording. So hopefully people can still hear and can still comment, because it's not like you're missing anything because we look the same. So, but if you can hear us, here, Jim, let us know right now if you can hear us. Just type, I can hear you. And then we'll wait because there's like a 10 to 12 second delay. So maybe about 10 to 12 seconds, he'll say something. But yeah, I think boys is interesting. I like it. So if we can finish this, if everybody can hear us, then we'll keep going. But if not, we'll probably end it here. Or we'll just keep talking. I'll stop streaming it, and then I'll just show the rest of it later.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm recording it so we can still talk.
Right.
But it just won't be live anymore. But anywho, yeah, so we'll go on to talking about San Diego Comic-Con. Outside of some exclusive like pop figures and stuff, I don't know what's all going on with San Diego Comic-Con. I do want to go to one of these days, but I just haven't. I haven't been able to afford to. I want to go to Power Morphicon this year too. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I saw the tickets were expensive for that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's the because Power Morphicon they normally do every other year, or something like that. Like it's an every other year con. So they were supposed to have it in 2020, but they didn't. But they had it in 2021. But 2021 was just a live stream con, and so this is the first time. Because I think the last live one, like actually having it, was like 2018. I want to say it's an every other year thing.
Yeah, I think for a while they just did not even, like you said, not even have they streamed it for like Hasbro Pulse cons. Damn, but I'm kind of excited because we do see a lot of reveals. Like you said, there was a bunch of Funkos that got revealed. I wonder what like Hasbro itself will reveal from their toy lines, because they usually drop.
Yeah. Well, with San Diego Comic-Con, the Toy Fair, even like with like video games, you'll have E3 and stuff. So San Diego Comic-Con is like probably one of the biggest ones for that. So you'll see new trailers for MCU movies, DC. He can still hear us, so that's good. DC or any other stuff that's going on, but we're kind of, well, I guess we care about that stuff, but we also care about what Hasbro does with Power Ranger toys. There's going to be there's got to be something like some sort of reveal. So,
I think they're going to reveal just the Zap Zords.
You think so? Like the Dragon Zord and the like the finalized versions?
Yeah, I think they're gonna drop the final versions of those there, the Dino and the Dragon Zord.
Yeah, because but maybe put the Dragon Zord up for pre-order, because it's not up for pre-order. I'm still ticked off with GameStop. I went there last week to pre-order the blue helmet and lances.
Okay,
and it was not in their system to pre-order in the store, but it was on their website.
Yeah, I checked their website or their app, and I wasn't able to even pre-order because it was sold out.
Jim said it might be an OBS issue. Well, on my OBS, I can see us moving, so I don't know. Maybe it is an OBS, and might be my computer, because it's it's not maxing out because I got everything else going on. I'm on a different computer, so I don't know. But I guess I don't. My computer only has like 8 gigs of memory, and for some reason when I get on Google Chrome, it takes up so much memory. It takes up more memory on Chrome opening up stuff than sometimes the OBS does. OBS does now because I'm streaming and recording, and I have you in from a external source. So, but he said he can hear us, so that's good. So what? Do you know anything about what's going on with Comic-Con?
Just knowing that this is the first time in a.
Well, the Power Morphicon though isn't technically a licensed Power Rangers. It's isn't it like done by like actual like people that worked with Power Rangers, but like Hasbro doesn't put on Power Morphicon. I think it's like the Rangers Stop and Pop or Pop and Star or whatever. It's kind of like that. Yeah. But you would think that Hasbro would still have maybe some sort of vendor or something there. Yeah. Because it is like the biggest Power Ranger event.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
it's like a third party.
That's kind of how San Diego Comic-Con started, like that, and then now it's a lot more organized. So hopefully Power Morphicon can get there too. But San Diego Comic-Con's not. It's we're a month away. I think it's like the 24th or 25th or something, 26th, something like that. It's like the last weekend of the month.
Yeah, it's like in the last month. Yes.
Yeah. Fun. And so a lot of the exclusives should be available like on the 21st.
Oh, okay. Like days before.
Yeah. So because I think what I saw on the Funkville website or whatever, I think it doesn't say which ones or if it's all of them, because they all have different associations. Like some are through GameStop, I don't know if there's the Hot Topic ones, because with the Power Ranger and Ninja Turtle ones, one is through the Funko website, and then one is through
it was like Toy Tokyo.
Toy Tokyo. So I'm gonna assume that both of them should be available for everybody. So, but yeah, just the 21st. Look like right whenever you can. Well, a lot of these exclusives that you get, like sometimes they're the same price as normal ones. Because I've seen Entertainment Earth exclusives at stores. Sometimes they could be up to like $15, $16, $17 though. But I don't think like a single figure should be more than 17. I'm gonna assume that it's like the 12 to 15 range, 12 to 16 is what I'm gonna assume. So, because unless they're like a lot of times, like if they're chase pops, they'll sell them for like $50. So, yeah, because vintage stock, that's where I got most of my or all of my these Ninja Turtle comic book ones. They had the chase ones, which are the black and white versions, but they sold them for like $50, $60. But the normal ones, like these, were anywhere from $16 to $17 a piece. And these are PX Preview exclusive. I don't even know what PX Preview is, but I've seen a lot of pops with PX Preview. So, but well, they're pop figures. Plus, I have no space for them, so pop figures kind of make their own like tables and shelves. So, because you can stack them on top of each other if they were out of the box, like I can't do that. So, I still have not opened these yet. These I know people can't see because we're still frozen. Yeah, the ninjas. Well, I got 4 of them. So, yeah, I've not opened these because I'm not quite sure on these if I want to. I'm gonna wait till I get all of them. Plus, again, I don't have any space for like 4 more figures. So, I'm really hoping that the red one comes out in Target pretty soon. I think the yellow and then the cat pink might be a little ways. Oh, they did. But UK got them like the other ones like well before. They've had the red one in forever. We've never gotten the red one yet. Yeah, I still have not seen one of those. You know. Might be looking out for that. Well, with Hasbro, you never know because I think with the like the Ghostbusters, whenever they came out with the Kenner Ghostbuster line or like the redo, they went to the stores before they sent them out to the people that pre-ordered them. So Hasbro will I think they just have so much like stuff going on that I don't know if they can keep track of what they're doing. So I think that's where the issues are coming from because they just they've got to have like because with the Star Wars because that's like a million toys a year, it looks like, it seems like. And then they got Transformers. They do have a license right now for a lot of the Ghostbuster stuff, so they haven't been doing a whole lot for Ghostbusters recently. But then again, they have Power Rangers. They also have My Little Pony, but they don't do a whole lot with that. But I don't know. Maybe. Oh, they did. Yeah, the only issues that I've had was the box. Like it like peels like at the top. Like when I go to the store, I'm like, that just doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. So yeah, which whenever they only get two SKUs, a store, you can't. Yeah, but luckily, like they do it equally. Like when Bandai was doing the toys, because the girl Power Rangers normally don't sell as well as the boy Power Rangers, that they started to do like a 2-to-1 thing. So like if they were to do like put out 4 Red Rangers, they would put 2 pinks in the box. So that's why like the pink flip head is a lot more rare than the red and the green ones because they came in the same box as the red and green, but you got like 4 reds, 4 greens, and then each store only got 2 pinks. So it kind of made them more valuable too, and more appealing for collectors. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now it's two. Yeah, so it's they still have a cog at my Walmart. I've been actually they have both of them. Like nobody's bought them yet. So as far as yesterday, they've been there for like 2 weeks. I really want to get one, but like I'm trying. I'm trying to be good with my money. Man, our Walmart normally like those the Power Rangers go pretty good. This one, I guess whoever because I think we have a scalper that like goes through our Walmart because we used to have an awesome clearance aisle, but then all of a sudden now we got nothing. A few weeks ago when Walmart was having like computer clearances, and that's how I got this computer. Um, I went too late to really look for a good one for a decent. Well, this was a good price, but I wanted a better one. But the day that I did go, like I looked, I saw all their clearance was gone. I'm like, what the crap? Yeah, some guy yesterday just bought out most of our clearance computers to resell them. I'm like, crap. But luckily, this was like in their little cage behind the desk, and it was $200. And I'm like, I would have spent more money on a computer. Actually, I did buy one online that I wasn't thinking what I needed because I needed something with at least 8 gigs of memory. So I accidentally I bought one with 4 gigs, not knowing that I needed that was important. Until I downloaded OBS and started using it, I'm like, oh crap, I cannot use this. So I bought it online for like $300. And so luckily it was through Walmart.com. So I returned it to the store to get store credit. So I got this for $200. So I was able to get a new camera and a new mouse for it. So